Greetings, body jugglers. Satek Ananda here from the Body Juggling Zendo in Dallas, Texas. Although it doesn't look like it, I'm upstairs in my bat cave, not down in the studio. Here with Nancy Cody. How you doing, Nance?
I'm great. How are you doing today?
I am really ridiculously busy. Obviously, like the first of the month, and I got all these like invoices that haven't cleared, and I got rent, and I got new jobs piling up, like emails that like people are waiting for right now, and then I just got like the best. I don't even know what you call it before you apply for a job, like an opportunity to apply for a job. That like one of the best opportunities I could ever imagine. Like my favorite internet marketing guru is seeking a content designer, which is exactly what I do. I design online media content, and so I'm in the process of applying for my first full-time job in 2 or 3 years, I guess. And I'm excited about it because it's a virtual position, so I'll get to sit here in my underwear and get paid a full-time salary to do all the stuff that I've been doing for years for free and like very little money. I've made some money doing this, but this guy's an internet millionaire. And so the role would be literally branding and putting together his training and like whatever. And so like I'm really excited about the possibility of getting paid a full-time salary to learn what most people pay thousands to learn, to like go through his programs. His name's Jeff Walker. Look up the book Launch if you've ever had an interest in doing an internet business, because this guy has it locked down. He's like the creator of the product launch formula, and everybody in the industry is copying his stuff now. Like, I mean, he's really good at teaching, and he's really good at making money online. So that's where my life is right now. Pretty intense, and a lot of that happened in the last day or two. Tell me what's going on with you in this studio, because you're at a point where you're having to make a decision about what you want to do with your business.
Yes. So the people that own this building have always wanted to have a gym. So they were really excited when I wanted to put something up here. And they have a batting and pitching range on the 3rd floor, which is not very nice if you're in an apartment building.
Yeah, so, I can't imagine that working real well.
And it's really popular. So they're going to be building up near the interstate, and they have invited me to come up there with them. So moving my space up there, and it will have a sauna and showers and all the nice things that you'd like after a workout.
Yeah, love those.
So they just went before the planning board to see if it gets approved. So it's not like it's happening next week.
Right. It's going to cost a lot of money. It's going to take a year or two to build it, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So that's it's really exciting. It's scary at the same time, but it's pretty exciting.
What is your risk going to be? Are your costs going to go up dramatically?
I don't think so. I just think I'm going to have a different space. I would imagine this space of mine would be bigger. And then there will be a place for the aerobic room and the weightlifting room. I don't see that it's going to be changing, other than I'll have to travel like 3 miles further to get there.
That's nothing if you're in a vehicle.
No.
And so part of your challenge now is to figure out what kind of fitness studio you actually want to create, huh?
Yes, because obviously I'm passionate about body juggling. And it's new here. It's just being discovered, and it's going to take a long time for that. But I have someone who will be offering Tai Chi. The yoga classes go well, and it just, to me, just fits in with body juggling.
Right on. So here's my 2 cents.
Mm-hmm.
And it's as honest as I can be. There's no angle in this as far as me, because I'm going to support you whatever you do. I got a big hair on my face here that I keep looking at, and it's not. Oh my goodness! Hope there's not a crack. Okay. So after working at Gold's Gym for 3+ years or whatever, and Equinox for 6 months, and now I'm going to be teaching at the brand new YMCA down the street here, incredible facility they just built. what I would tell you is me myself as an entrepreneur, I would never in a million years build a fitness studio based on general fitness, based
Mm-hmm.
on come here and do whatever you want to do to move your body. I would never do that. Now, you work with your body differently than I do, and I know you love variety, and so that might be the perfect kind of business for you to have. But, and being in a small town will make your situation different than being in the middle of Dallas. You know, it's like the 10th largest city in the country or something. Um, so that will make you different also. But what I have found in general fitness environments in every fitness center that I've been a part of, they're always struggling with the same issues, right? They're always struggling with membership. They're always struggling with people caring, like giving a damn about what is going on, right? Like I taught Tai Chi there for 2 years, and those people had that available to them for free, and the most I ever had in any class was about 17 or 18. We normally went from about 8 to 12, right? I stopped working at Gold's Gym a few months ago. Somebody that's on, you know, next door, whatever the social thing, asked me to teach at the library. We're doing classes at the library now. The least number of students we've had there is like 15 or 16, and every one of those people is paying every time they come. They're paying $5 or $10. It's like donation based. These people are paying. I'm making more money teaching Tai Chi for that hour than I make doing audio video editing for major like television networks. Right? I'm making $75, $100 for 1 hour of teaching Tai Chi to people who really care about Tai Chi and are coming for that one thing. The successful fitness franchises that I've seen over the past few years are the ones that specialize, right? Trying to be everything to everybody is not working even for the big guys that have huge budgets and national commercials. Being everything for everyone is not working for anybody anymore, and that's why CrossFit, very specialized training, very specialized culture, has blown up over the past couple of years. Absolutely blown up. I hate their regimen. It's dangerous as hell. Everybody that does it gets hurt. But in terms of them building a franchise, building a business model, absolutely brilliant. Pure Bar has done really well. I don't know what their profits, you know, are at large, but I know I keep seeing more of them pop up. It's one room with bars all the way around the rooms and mirrors, and that's it. They just have one room with bars and mirrors, and they do ballet type stuff, make you raise your legs all day long. That's it. And they have this subscription base, like blah, blah, and they operate pretty much just like a yoga studio. So my advice to you is that I would not focus on general fitness and trying to appeal to everyone, because when you try to appeal to everyone, you end up appealing to no one. And the people that you do appeal to are just in their own little bubble, and they're not going to create the type of community that makes a CrossFit or a Pure Bar work. What makes those kinds of situations work is the community of like-minded individuals that are all fascinated with the same one type of thing. And it can be cardio, it can be weights, it can be dance, it can be whatever. But what makes dance studios, yoga studios, Pilates studios, all of those things, what makes that work is the specified goal of this passion, that everyone in there likes the same thing, and that culture, the friendship, the camaraderie, that is the fuel that makes that business succeed, that makes that tribe really work. And I don't know if I know I've mentioned this book to you, but I don't know if you got it. Did you ever get Tribes by Seth Godin?
I did not.
Brilliant, brilliant book, and it's more about gaining followers than it is building a company, but any successful company has to have followers. Companies call them customers, right? So everything in that book will give you a very good blueprint for like what it takes to have a company and really generate customers that keep coming back, because no business can survive with one-off customers. Every business has to create repeat business because it costs too much to get new clients or new customers. So that's my only advice. Might mean nothing in a small town, and especially with how many passions you have with moving, might not be the best thing for you to try to funnel all that energy into one thing. You know, I don't know, but really look for some models that you can mimic and mirror. That's how I've done everything I've learned in my whole life, is you learn everything through mimicry, mime. You
Yeah,
find
find somebody else who's successful and
exactly you find something that works, what they're doing, kind of what you like to do, and you model it. And I did that with Zumba. I did that with CrossFit to an extent, not their methodologies, but their culture. I did that with all of Jeff Walker's stuff, his launch stuff. Like I looked at how he put his sites together and like where he put stuff and how he, would write his headlines. Find something you can model. And Pure Bar, do they even have that in Maine? Pure Bar?
no, it sounds something like a fluidity, which we don't have here either.
The Fluidity is a at-home product. It's like a
Right.
dance bar. They do that's the same kind of workout that they do at Pure Bar. But Pure Bar is just a high-end branded version of ballet bar classes, basically. And I have no idea what their profits are or whatever, but I know they keep opening more, so they're doing something right. Okay, so that's that. Anything else that you need to talk about before we get you moving?
Nope. I'm
Awesome.
anxious to work out.
And so the only other thing that I did want to ask you about is your intention for this package, this 3 months of training, was restyling your Dragonfly, getting back into performance shape with that. We're gonna keep with that for right now, but I want you to start figuring out if you need to start focusing really intently on sculpt and burn processes, because of that. The Dragonfly stuff is good for you because it makes you feel good. It's good for the practice because it makes people want to do it. But in terms of making it work, especially as a group fitness class, I tend to do this as a private training class as well, but especially as a group fitness class, you're going to need the practices and principles of sculpt and burn to keep people in there and satisfied, because people coming for fitness will not be happy struggling the whole time to learn a challenging thing, and then they got to struggle again to learn. And I'm sure you've seen that with the women that you've tried to teach, right?
Yes.
They don't want that struggle. Everybody wants to do something awesome, but nobody wants to try. Nobody wants to work. So
first of all, they need to be strong enough on the ball. It's amazing how much strength it takes. It's been hard for me to get back in because I lost a lot. So body sculpting, I actually think you really need to do before you do the form. You need to get that strength and recognize what your body does on the ball. It's amazing.
Yes, you're absolutely correct. And as soon as we developed that structure, I started using that with all of my clients, even the ones that were focusing on the bar. I would still do sculpt and burn for the first 20 to 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Because it's conditioning, and no matter what it is you're practicing, you always have to do conditioning, whether it's martial arts, whether it's sports, no matter what you're doing, you always have to do conditioning, and it gives your body the strength, like you said, to do those moves. So so I never thought that we would need to spend 3 whole months getting your styling back into shape. I figured 4 to 6 weeks should have you back tip top. And so around the middle, if not before, we'll start shifting back into the sculpt and burn. I've gotten back into it now because I have a couple of new women that I'm training, so I'm starting over from the ground up. And that will make it a lot easier for you to begin testing how much people would possibly support it. Is that cool?
Yes. Yeah, I definitely do. As you know, I want to get myself back in shape, and the sculpt and burn is what I need. But I had just really, I lost a lot of what I had. It's amazing how quickly you can if you just...
Oh, yeah. If you don't do anything, you lose it all real quick.
Yep.
But
I'm hoping I'll have that muscle memory and I'll get it back quickly.
Yeah, it always comes back faster the second time or third time. Like, your body already has that memory. So the strength is going to come back quickly. The muscle mass will come back quickly. I don't know how, fighting off weight gain works, because I've never really had to deal with that other than a beer belly I got while I was drinking beer every day editing a movie. I got about 15, 20 pounds overweight a few years ago. So that's my only real experience with fighting weight. but I'm sure you'll let us know all about that process and how well it goes the second time around.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get started.
All right.
Last week, no, you can go ahead. I'm trying to remember what all we did last week.
We 10 of everything. I don't think we made it all the way through to
10 of everything. Okay, well, let's just start center. And no hands. And hip rock side to side. All right, so we spent about 15 talking, which is not bad. We can get 45 minutes of work. Last week, I feel like we got an hour's worth of work in 30 minutes.
Yeah, we crammed it. Yeah, that's right. You beat the crap out of me. I was amazingly not sore.
Oh wow, nice. That's awesome how quick that's happening because we did some serious work. Good hip rock front to back, no hands if you can. That's gonna be harder. Good, and hip circles, no hands. That's gonna be the hardest.
All right, we can do this. We can do it. Maybe. Ah.
Not bad.
No. Ooh. It's not really a circle.
That's all right. We're not doing it for the geometry. We're doing it for the warmth of the core, for the burning of the calories, and for the awareness of the center. Very nice. Hands on the bar. You're going to do leg wraps. Your legs are wrapping all the way around to the back of the ball, one side, and then right back. Yep.
Same side.
2, yep. 3, give me 20 of those. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Awesome. Other side. High interval, no impact, or high intensity, no impact interval training.
Nine.
Nice.
10.
So don't cheat with that right leg. Pull that right leg back behind you. That right knee should be on the other side of your foot. Pull that right leg back further. There you go.
17, 18, 19, and 20.
Beautiful. And leg wrap up to your knees. And then back down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
7.
7,
8.
9, and 10. Nice. Other side. 1.
One side easier than the other.
Always is. Sometimes it's a muscle deficiency. Sometimes it's a brain hemisphere thing.
And 10.
Nice. Stretch it out. Sound like you got some work in the piriformis there. Where were you feeling it primarily?
In my core.
More than your hips or your glutes?
Yeah, might have been a little bit in my hip flexor area.
Because I tend to feel that in the piriformis, the top of the butt muscle. But I always ask people where they're feeling stuff, because a lot of people feel stuff in totally different places than I would expect.
Right.
When you're doing like side kick leg raises, instead of feeling it in that oblique on that side, whichever the side your legs are on, some people feel it on the other side.
Yeah.
So it's really weird. I don't really get how that works. Okay, back to your knees. And we're going to do 10 side kicks to one side, 10 side kicks to the other. Focus on making them smooth. Focus on making them effortless. Always focused on your core. Yes, nice. Always searching for the feeling of weightlessness. That's where the grace is going to come from. The feeling of weightlessness. Weightlessness. Weightlessness.
Yeah.
Nice. Good balance.
All right.
10. And back to center. Fix your ball. And now we're going to change it up on you. Now you're going to do one-handers. Do 5 to each side. One hand. Yep. And that is the easier hand to do one-handed with, right?
Try. Yeah.
Okay.
I got some core work to do. I usually can. I remember the glory days.
One hand. Yep.
Five.
Nice.
Oh, this side's kicking my butt today.
So what?
This side is kicking my butt today.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, centered and leg raises. Give me 20 up and down. No bouncing. Fingertips. Yep, barely using those fingertips. Try not to bounce. So you're using your quads, using your hip flexors.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20.
Good. Leg wrap, feet down. Oh, no, sorry. We got to do leg raises. So give me a side kick, either side. 20 leg raises, getting those obliques. Strong. Nice. What happens when you do it with one hand?
Nothing. Try the other hand now.
10. I mean, you're welcome to do it with one hand. I was just wondering how that changes it.
20.
Nice.
Eleven, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20.
Nice. Okay, now you can bring your legs back down. And we're going to do, actually scoot to your right. Yep. And we're going to do inverted fold, roll out, inverted fold, roll out. Let's do 10 one direction, 10 the other. Focus on the smoothness. Yep, focus on the smoothness of that flip. Get all the way into your inverted fold before you do your roll out. Very nice.
Seven.
You getting dizzy at all?
Yeah.
I can imagine. Take a break if you need to.
8. I'm creeping.
Say what?
Creeping towards the vertical bar.
Oh, right.
9. 10.
Sweet. Switch sides. You don't need to go too far because you're not rolling that far.
Right.
So go just a little bit to your left now. Yeah, that should be about good. Or that's probably too far. Yeah, about right there.
Two.
Really good for the opposite direction.
Four. 5. 6. 7.
Oh, 9. And booyah, nice. Stretch it out and let go of the vertigo.
Yeah. Woo.
Good work. All right. Before we get back into the form, were there any things from last week that you remember struggling on specifically? Any places you remember hitches?
Well, I always have problem doing the rockabye. You know, my butt sticking up.
Yeah, that was one of the ones I wanted to hit before we jumped in. Anything else?
You had me working on the last roll under. So I go from dragonfly, roll under the bar to forward fold.
Uh-huh.
That was the one that you asked me to practice.
Okay, well, let's do, get up on your knees. Let's do 10 Supermans because you need it for strength. And if you can do more, do them. Kind of just do your max on your Supermans here. Try to keep your butt in as much as you can. And always, always looking for the most effortless way to complete the movement. Very good job coming down soft. How many?
That's 11.
11. And are you done?
Oh, I'd like to do it without sticking my little butt up in the air. Let me try one more. Out.
Okay, so next week we'll set the bar up a little bit differently so I can see from the side because I can't really see what your butt is doing from here. And
Okay.
I'll teach you the breakdown. I mean, we went through this before, but obviously you forgot it. I'll teach you the breakdown to build the strength. There's certain places in your hips and your shoulders that have to be strong in order to keep that butt in and make that smooth. Most people can keep the butt in going down. Everyone has trouble keeping the butt in coming up. Okay?
Right.
And so now let's go down to Superman and give me. I don't remember if you were able to go back and forth in one place last week, but let's see if you can. Down into Superman and up to Rockabye and all the way up to Rockabye. Yep.
I'm here.
And hello, I'm training someone right now. She's training on the bar like you have downstairs. This is Banyan. She and her mom and her sister are living downstairs for a while.
Hi, Banyan.
And she likes Sadie a lot.
Uh-huh. Well, I don't blame her.
Okay, so yeah, we're going to do a split switch coming up to sitting and then going back down to Superman. And she's on the ball right there, right behind me. You can scoot over so you can see what she's doing if you want. Okay, so Superman.
Split switch. Split switch?
No. I don't think I said that, but if I did, I'm sorry. Rockabye.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Superman, and then Rockabye up to your, yep. Oh, good. Your legs are, come all the way to sitting. Yep. And legs out in front of you. Boom. And now back to Superman. Squeeze your legs, get the ball where you want it to, back to, nice. So that's one. I want you to do 10 of those and concentrate on keeping the ball where you want it to be, and you do that with the pressure in between your knees. It's going to be weird. Roll with it. Mm-hmm. So I can't see what your butt is doing from here, but it looks like you're doing a pretty good rockabye there.
Oh, yeah, it's not going up in the air.
How many is that?
This is 7.
Awesome.
8. 9. Does bad things to the pants.
Mm-hmm.
And 10.
Yeah, right. Are those like capris or are those full pants?
They're full pants.
Wow. Got a little ride up there going.
Woo.
A little bit of ride.
All right.
All right, good work. Let me have you sitting. And you're going to come down to pike, legs straight up in the air, hold it. Boom. And right back up. Yep, give me 10 of those. Boom.
And 5. 6.
Focusing on the core and the shoulders, because you really got to pull yourself with those foot delts. Get under there.
8. 9. And 10.
So now you're going to do inverted fold, and I want you to do dolphin kicks, which is kicking each leg alternately, back and forth, and you're going to do your max. 2 kicks is 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Awesome. Come up. You're still going, girl. How'd that feel?
Nice.
That's a lot.
That happens to be one of my favorite I do inverted folds daily. I love them.
Do that every day, girl, because that's serious core right there. That's shoulders. That's butt. Like, that's wicked awesome. Okay, so now I want to get some leg raises front and the back, and then we'll jump into the form. So give me a drip down to the front. Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Good. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. Good. Come up. Stretch anything that needs a stretch. and then we're going down to the back. Get the rump shaker. You count because I can't really see your feet.
Yeah, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switching sides.
Nice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25.
We stretch it out, and then we're going to jump into the form. We got about 15 minutes, and we're going to get you all the way through the form as many times as we can in 15 minutes. AKA, get ready. Okay, the first 2 times, I don't want you focusing on technique, worrying about how well you're doing it. I just want you moving, getting re-familiar with the pieces.
Okay.
Nice. I really enjoyed that little montage you made whenever we posted it. I distracted you.
Oh, I should be able to have a proud noise, right?
Yes, you should. Boo! That's just like heckling. That roll, good, nice. Awesome. Number 2. Looking real good overall. We're getting real choppy. I mean the connection, not you.
Okay.
Okay, so I couldn't really see like the last half of that at all, but I'm guessing it was at least as good as the one before it. Okay, so now we're going to change stuff up a little bit, and the purpose of this is really confusing your system, and then when we come back to normal, it'll feel more familiar, it'll feel more simple. So what we're going to do first is you're going to do the form as fast as you can, which will probably look really silly to me if it stays this choppy. And it's getting even worse.
It's because I'm just moving so fast.
That's what it is. We're moving into hyperspace. Time is slowing down.
Ah!
Starting to get a little bit back.
Woo!
So obviously that felt like more of a workout, huh?
That is a workout.
Did it feel more challenging in terms of being able to do the moves smoothly?
Oh, yes. Yep.
Awesome. Do it again as fast as you can. We got a little more than 10 minutes left, so you're almost done. At the bottom of the barrel. Good. Doing it fast is going to show you where your in and out points are really clearly. It's going to burn more calories. Going to build more endurance. But it's not necessarily going to help you more with grace. So after this, then we're going to slow it down. And that's going to be where we get the grace. It does always surprise me how tiring that form is when you do it back to back.
Woo, yes.
Because it's like a whole body energy, like swimming, not like, like one muscle like curls or something. It's like a whole body swimming kind of tired.
You don't even realize how much work is until you're like, I'm exhausted. Woo! All right.
Good. Breathe for a second, get some water, stretch, and then we're going to slow it down. I want you to go through 2 times as slow as you can. And then we'll probably do 1 time, letting you come back to normal pace to finish it out. So 3 more times.
I see I have 3 light bulbs out.
Say what?
I have 3 light bulbs out.
Yeah, I've had a couple here out for a while. I'm really bad about I change them when I can't see in a room anymore.
Well, I have to get my little giant ladder to reach them because they're so high.
What are you doing? Changing it now?
No, I'm putting a light on.
Oh, okay, because it's getting dark there.
Yeah. As long as you can see.
I can. I didn't even notice the light was changing.
All right.
All right, so now you're going to do the opposite. We went really far with speed on one side. Now we're going to slow it down. Really try to control it. Really try to feel it all the way through. Here we're not worrying about flow. We're literally just worrying about how slow we can do it. We don't care if it's choppy. We just want it to be really slow and controlled. Doing it fast is going to show you your in and out points, each pose really specifically. Doing it slow is going to show you your transition points and where your body is off in your transition points. The neurokinesthetic learning that your body does between those two extremes will help bring you into flow and effortlessness in the middle. Okay, I want you to slow it down even more because this is just a little bit slower than you normally do it. I want you to slow it down even more. Yeah. Yep, that's it. That's it. Anywhere you're not centered is going to jump out at you screaming at that pace. Good work. Stretch it out. One more time, as slow, and even if you can slow it down a little more, slow it down a little bit more. What did you learn going through that slow? What did you feel?
I felt that mentally, that was really hard for me mentally
Why is that?
because I feel as if I have to go to the next move quickly before someone loses attention.
Ah, good, good. Okay, so that's an important thing to be aware of. And remember that although body juggling is a dance performance-based type of thing, that it is Tai Chi, and no Tai Chi form is designed for spectators, right? It's not, the movement is not designed for spectators to entertain people. The movement is designed for the functionality of your body. Okay, so I get what your mind's doing. Totally get it. Dancers always want everything quicker and faster, but that's not what we're doing right now. We're doing Tai Chi. Do it again for me, even slower if you can. Nice, nice. Yes. That's right. That's right. It's going to be weird when you go this slow. I want you to practice slow and fast this week. 2 fast, 2 slows, and then come back to the middle.
Cool core work there.
Oh, yeah. I'm curious if you remember the main missing ingredient that really put your styling over the top last time, because you know that's coming.
Going backwards.
I was going backwards. Everybody dreads it, but it's only backwards in your head. Like, you know, every one of those moves reversed just looks like another move.
Arms from the back to the front. Yeah.
Very nice. Beautiful control. Beautiful. Nice. Stretch it out, and then I'm going to give you the option. We can be done now, or you can do one more at normal pace. What's your choice?
Oh, I'm going to do one more at normal pace.
Awesome. Last one. And that's Miller time. Nice transition there.
Yeah, my knee wasn't down, but I was.
Mm-hmm. Really nice. Oh, yeah. Gorgeous. How'd that one feel?
It actually felt slower than my normal. I think doing it slow helped me slow down.
Right.
Realizing that I could do it slow, it takes a lot of strength to do it slow.
Yep.
The
Come
real
on back
slow
down.
one.
Come on back down to the camera. I can hear you better.
Okay.
What were you saying?
The real slow one. When you do the lazy pigeon with your head underneath,
Uh-huh.
that was a lot of core work. I used to always do lazy pigeon on this side,
Mm-hmm.
and then Shara, when she did some classes while you were gone, showed us to roll the ball with her arm and come
Mm-hmm.
up on the other side. That's core work when you're going slow. Really core work.
Right. Totally.
I'm going to do that some more.
Very good work. It looked awesome outside of a couple of bobbles that I caught. Like it was like a 7 at least, maybe an 8. Like that was really good. So this week I want you to practice 2 fast, 2 slow, and then 1 or more regular speed. Going back and forth will help you find that perfect mid ground where your body is perfectly in sync, perfectly in tune. Any questions about anything we covered today?
No, it was great. I think I'm about ready to do sculpt and burn. I think the reason I'm afraid is I'm like, it used to be the squats on the ball used to be so easy, but it will come back.
It will come back, and you still got at least a few more sessions I want to do before we let go of styling.
Well, you're the trainer.
Back to somewhere where we can, I still want to see a really well lit version of you going through the whole form, like like a studio or like a sunset or like a whatever. I know you love the gazebo, but there's a lot of visually distracting things, and
Mm-hmm.
I want to find somewhere, and there's somewhere in your town where you can find like a really nice pressed concrete wall, the ones with the little holes in them, like that kind of
Yeah.
thing, with that industrial look. Or like there are a couple of loft apartments here that have really cool like lobbies or foyers with like, like pressed concrete floors that are laminated, like stuff like that. Like I
Yeah.
want to find a location that won't cost you money, that looks gorgeous, that we can really let you do this as a performance, that you can have as a video, and that be the go-to video every time you share it with someone.
Yep. Sounds good.
Awesome. And then I didn't want to talk about this in the recording, but nobody's going to watch this much besides serious ones anyway, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, I thought you knew about the Shara stuff. Like she did like her little 90th spin many months ago, and has
Yeah, I knew that. Yeah.
has acted like I was a bad guy ever since. Did nothing wrong to her. Everything I did supported her. She's never really been clear to me about what went on inside her head. It did have to do with her friend that came to town to train. Didn't do anything wrong with her either, but she had a negative reaction to some part of her own healing process. And whatever she told Shara is like that's truth for her, and we've not communicated well ever since.
Yes.
So yeah, just if you need to talk to her about something personal, you're welcome to, but she has nothing to do with body juggling anymore. That's
Yep.
the way she's chosen to go, and I hope her heart will heal from whatever it is that got triggered, and whatever it is that made her not even really be able to talk to me about it.
Yeah, that's too bad.
Yeah, it's sad, and I wish her the best. Everyone else that has ever reacted to me for anything, whether I was dating them or not, has eventually been able to look me in the eye and say, this is this, and I wish you the best, and thanks, and whatever. Like, she's looked me in the eye and talked to me a couple times since then, but not like a human being, like a, So yeah, awesome work. Let me know as things develop with this new opportunity. I'm excited about the possibilities for that, and let me know as things continue with your daughter, whether they devolve or evolve. I'd like to know as any changes happen.
Yeah, that's gonna take a little while of healing.
Naturally, but definitely let me know as things begin to shift in any direction.
All right.
Awesome, great work, hon.
Thank you. Have a good evening.
You too. I will see you next week.
All right. Bye.
Ah.